Hello world and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Nope, that's not it. Hello world, I'm third time's a charm. Got this. Hello world, I'm Donoraffe and welcome back to All the Mods 10. Last episode, we moved all of the storage, which was a project and a half. We got auto crafting really up and running, super up and running. So we have a bunch of inscribers to do all of the AE stuff that you need to do with them. We got a rainbow furnace that just smelts the heck out of everything. And we went completely overboard and ham with a bunch of coprocessors and a bunch of, uh, these are 256k crafting storages. Right at the end of the episode, we made our ultimate controller. The plan today, after that long-winded recap, is going to be inside. Inside shading. Figure out how we're going to expand, because I really think that this probably isn't going to have too much devices in it. If there's some big centerpieces, maybe we can do like an extreme reactor or something and put two reactors here. We'll think of something to keep the like kind of tech blend. And I'm thinking this guy runs down and under. Playing with a texture. I don't know how much I love it. It's very it's it's kind of busy, and I don't know if it's because there's no texture on the ceiling and that stark transition is what's throwing me. It looks decent from like afar, which is what I mean, the gradient type textures are supposed to look like. I'm gonna leave it and probably expand it. Also playing with the cabling. I've got the top cabling. Unfortunately, that doesn't cable flods don't work on pipes. So we'll have to figure something out. The floor looks pretty nice. But kind of things that I think they kind of resemble carpets almost. Around. I really liked how I did that. It's gonna stick out like a sore thumb on the ceiling, the white ceiling. I'll do something about that. Um, and then this guy over here, similar. Uh, we'll need to do something probably similar. Use that herringbone up here and just cover this for right now. And then I'll slab that with something. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along. This is going to be one of those things that I'm going to have to like sit with. I'm going to have to like do this, replicate this all the way around and sit with it for a little bit. I don't think that I'm going to immediately tear it down and say, no, this is going to work. Which may mean that I end up forgetting about it and not doing anything with it. I've been trying to like incorporate some of the triadic colors here. So the blue and the orange are meant to really contrast, which is going to be like, it's intentional. There's probably going to be glass here, because these are going to run down and then under. I'm going to mimic this little thing here, probably as like an arched table around here. Throne is going to be up here. Some sort of techno throne. So yeah, it's coming along. I'm not sold on the white either, but that's what it is for right now. So yes, interior broad strokes. Broad strokes are coming along. But I kind of wanted the orange, purple, and this kind of cyany green to be kind of the three triadic colors that I'm going with. I'll figure out a way to like incorporate more of the orange somehow. Just so that you can see how I do this. From the gradient perspective, it's relatively easy. I'm using the exchanging gadget, so you take big blocks, right? We just kind of work our way around, and then you have very, very blocky, right? Like this would never be how you would do this. And then you change your range all the way down to 1. And just pick bits and pieces to swap out, right? A bit random at first. You're not really trying to go crazy. And then you bring this color down. And you definitely, like, from what I've found, very least with this palette, um, you can see it's very, very sparse by the time it gets down here, right? Like, even this probably don't want as much as I even have. But then you get these huge, massive blocks, right? Like, you don't want that either. And you just blend, right? You just take it and you blend it a little bit. That doesn't make sense. This 2 right here may not make sense. And you want to avoid like massive, massive blocks of the same thing, right? You want to avoid like where it gets patterny. Like if it's going like this block, that block, this block, that block, this block, that block, it's like, it's not gonna work. Like even that little, like those 3 blocks right there catch your eye. So maybe you want that one there. I can see I have too much cyan concrete right here. And then this, like, you get to the point where you start noticing 4 blocks. Like if there's 4 blocks like this, you're like, it doesn't look good, right? This, like, long, sneaky pattern, but doesn't look bad, right? That doesn't look bad. It's when you see 4 blocks right next to each other that you're like, oh, that needs something to break it up. The single exception I would say is probably like right at the bottom and right at the top. You don't notice it as much, especially with this kind of the way this dark. And even that said, I'm probably just gonna do that. There's gonna be very, very little that makes it all the way like to the top 2 rows. You can see there, and it doesn't look that bad because it's almost that the color's kind of blending up. It's going from like light to dark. I wish I could find a texture that I like that's like could get another block in the mix of this, so there were 4 colors, but I couldn't. I played for a really long time and couldn't find one. sort of done. They're not done, but I really want this area to kind of be separate. And I'm wondering if I can get away with something like this. And this thing right here is just completely, it's just a facade. So like we can back that up, yeah. Yeah. And that way, like, this not being textured doesn't drive me neurotic from down here, right? Yeah, I think I like the texture. I wonder if the red, if I change this all to red crimson stem instead of the blue. Because now that it's like in the wall, there's that pop of orange that I was trying to go for. I tried a couple of different like concrete powders that were like orange and it just was like it was a little screamy. So yeah, we didn't do that. I need to slab the top probably with their white slabs. We could do quartz slab. What if we do something super crazy like this? And go you grid. Nope, hate it. Immediately hate it. The quartz texture. Wow. Quartz and white concrete do not mix. Wow, they do not mix. So what if we do something like this and just change the whole darn thing? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Hate the fact that I ran out of quartz already, but that put it on the top. It put it on the top. Good. Yep. That's good. That's what it needed. That's what it needed. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Even ironically, like the blocks. Like when I did it, I was like, oh, there's a grid. But the grid really works. The grid really works. Do you? But I can do a bunch to you. So the question is there something that's gonna look cool? I wonder if there's like a one that's like connected but inlaid. Oh, they do the massive bricks. That's kind of cool. Not like that. Definitely not like that. Yeah, like this. That we could do something cool with. Especially right here. Because that's 5. Something like that could be kind of cool. But what if we did something even cooler? And did, where's that, the fancy inlay? That one. And did 5, 5, 5. Which one do I like better? I think I almost like this one better. But what if we did this one with that? This, because you kind of get that double. You must get like a double wide. Oh yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's fancy. And then I wonder if I can just go like. And maybe like that. Why did you do that? Oh, because there's one back here that got transformed. That shouldn't have gotten transformed. Oh, because there was one back there. And then sure. I liked the 5s. Let's see what 5 does on the ceiling. 5, 5. So if we do 5, does that look cool? We do a gap of 3. Because we can do this. And then this. And then if you literally just split the difference here, then we go there and there. And I'm going to put you all the way down to that. And I'm going to go around you very carefully. How did we get off? Oh, did I not? No, I started it, right? How are you not? Oh. Because I didn't do you right at all. You need to be here because that needs to be lined up with that hole or it's going to look really dumb. And we have a 2. And that's that one. And I should... Oh, I should just be able to go, like, full 4, right? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Like, legitimately getting dizzy spinning around here. That legitimately looks a bajillion times better. Yep. Yep, that wins. That wins. We need to pull you guys off that wall though. So broad strokes wise, I am extremely happy with this. Need to do something there. Definitely need to do something with that. That don't like that being blue. It's just too much, and I almost think maybe just go spruce. To mimic this. I probably haven't shown you this. But I put a log underneath the staircase, and I kind of solved, quasi-solved at least, the fact that this was floating. I just brought this down. This will probably be something solid, like, and I made the outside, this is an acacia texture from chipped, but it looks like brick. And it differentiated it from this, which I kind of like, because that's just acacia, and then that's like it makes it like it's almost its own color, its own different color. And I lined trapdoors. Oh, I love the fact that you can see inside. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I lined the outside with trapdoors. Gives it a little bit more shape, and I kind of like it. I need to do something with the insides here because it's stone. All that whole thing is stone in there. So it's coming together. It's coming together. I don't know how we transition from outside to this because that's a transition. Very, very heavy building episode today. I do hope that you enjoyed it. We managed to redo, started to play getting this area built out, and at very least, large strokes, broad strokes. This is what we're going for. And similar vein, kind of the little throne room. Super excited. Take care of each other out there and enjoy yourselves. Have a wonderful day. Dono out. Bye.